Today we're going to be finishing up getting a free Ultimate Legend in Madden 19 Ultimate Team as part of the solo challenges. Now we're going to be finishing up the 95 overall LT. All right. For those of you guys that are waiting to buy him outright, I don't think that his price is going to change too much, even by the time the golden tickets come out, because he's one of the glitchiest. Like I can't really think of another card that's better than LT right now. So we're just going to stay along those lines that in this solo, you can choose the final one. You can choose either the fake LT, who is LaDainian Tomlinson, or the real LT, who is obviously Lawrence Taylor. And we're going to obviously go ahead and get the additional one and quick selling for training points. So we're going to do all of that stuff right now after this. All right, so here's the final game right here. It's a 2-minute quarter game, nothing really big. You also get 79,000 MUT coins free while doing this. And keep in mind, right, the way that they have everything set up, I know like with these full games, it's very, very frustrating, but these games are kind of worth it because what happens is with the way that they have the new Ultimate Legends coming out, it's always good to have an excessive amount of training points, right? And we don't really like going out there and buying stuff. Like, it makes me very angry when I have to actually buy a card. Like, I can't put together something to get my own training points. It infuriates me. So one of the things I like to do is whenever I know, like, you know, it's Journey, the Gauntlet, whatever it is, when I see like it's an end game card, I usually go after those because those are usually the key. So when I tell you guys, like, look, listen, these solos right here, grind them, grind these. It's a reason behind why it's getting grinded. Like with the way that they have the free agent ones right now where you play a certain amount for scouting, it depends on the time that you have. But those are also shorter though. You don't have full games like this. So it is something that might, you know, it might be like, yo, I'm going to probably do that instead of doing something else because that makes more sense to you. You know, something along those lines. So with the way that these go, obviously all you should be doing is just trying to run the clock out, whatever, come out, run the ball. You know, whether you want to run toss plays, whatever you want to do. Your full objective is to get in and get out. Like, you're not trying to be here all day doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Plus, on the weekends right now, with Weekend League, I got to figure out a way to kind of focus and get those done. Because that's where the bulk of the free coins come in. Now, Weekend League is dangerous. It's the devil. If you ever watch Waterboy, you would know what I'm talking about. It's definitely the devil. It's very, it's high octane situations that go on, and pretty much a lot of my viewers, they're able to just, you know, some of you guys started running my double nickel A gap or whatever, and you've been having success with that. This is what I urge you guys to do. You're like, out of the 25 games, you have to try your best to try to get, I would say, at least elite. So 14 games. All right. If you can get the 14 games, depending on the packs and how lucky you are, you can be all right. Now, getting ultimate is huge. All right. Top 100 is even better. But sometimes, like last week, I had 4 games left. I won 18, and I didn't get to finish it up, so I didn't get to be in the top 100. But that's ideal. But I want to make it realistic for all of my viewers. So I just want you guys to know that the rewards that I've been getting from it, that's the reason why a lot of the dudes that play Weekend League don't ever buy any bundles. Because if they play Weekend League and they're able to get their ultimate weekly, you can always bank on getting like 200 to 300K a week, just based off the cards and everything you get from the ultimate. Plus, EA Sports made it easier to get ultimate by reducing it to 16 wins. So overall, I don't really know like when the best time would be to play it. Like, I play it, you know, in the morning. I play it, you know, depending on when I can stream, in the evening, whatever. You're going to get matched up with guys that are outright psychos. But the good thing about it is you don't usually repeat playing the same person. In my case, the only time that happens to me is when I wait till the last minute. Now, if you wait till the last minute, you're gonna end up playing the same person over and over again, and you pretty much got to hope that it's not going to be a sweaty, because that's usually what happens. And those are some of the complaints that I usually get. Yo, bro, I played this guy. He was, you know, the dude was a person. If you guys don't know what our lingo is, you know, you gotta ask somebody, bro. Like, if you call somebody a person, it's not really, you're not being respectable. Like, it's very, very disrespectful. But that's neither here nor there. The bottom line is this. We play some goofy goobers, bro. Not from the SpongeBob movie. This is a different type of goofy goober. But the ultimate thing is, when you wait too late, that's when you continuously play the same person. Sometimes they're bums, though. And in that case, you could get really lucky. So say you wait until, like, you know, Sunday night or you know, Monday morning, right before they're about to finish a Weekend League. Most people have already done their Weekend League. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to be playing people that are really, really good, because the good players usually already have it done. Most of them are streaming, so like it's during like regular, decent hours and stuff like that. So that's usually how it works. For the most part, I just want you guys to go out there and get as many wins as you possibly can. Obviously, the solo battles is also a huge way to get at least a daily 125, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? By just, taking the touchdown pack, taking the red zone pack and whatever, and just quick selling them. You probably could make out with about another 120. So there are ways to make coins, but you have to be smart with the way that you spend it. Like I said, when we get this LT, we already have the LT. But some of you guys may want to use it for different things. You know what I'm saying? You might want to say, "Oh, yo, bro, let me let me do this, let me do that." All I'm gonna, suggest is that if you don't have LT, yeah, that's fine. Use them for now, but you need the real LT. I wouldn't put you guys in a situation for failure. You need the real LT. It is what it is. Like there is no replacement for that card in this game. Jadeveon Clown, no matter who it is, it doesn't really matter. Like you can't replace him. So that's something that you have to, like, I would highly recommend that you get that done. And that's, like, again, why it's so appealing for this is a lot of my viewers that are not, most of you guys have been no money spent all year. This is appealing because you can actually get a card that's suitable enough to keep until you can put that, put your coinage in the right spot and fix the situation up. That's LT screaming, by the way. And that's Night Train Lane right there. Yeah, new addition to the squad. You guys should already know about that. If you don't, you got to go along this playlist right here, how to build your Madden team, and you'll be able to see how we got Night Train Lane, what kind of upgrade it was, and why we did it. So moving forward with this, in my case, like I said, I'm going to quick sell them, and we're going to have the training points. Now, we don't know what Ultimate Legends are going to be, the newly released Ultimate Legends right now, but I will tell you this. We're probably going to have to get rid of Champ Bailey. The issue with Champ Bailey, though, is he's a Madden forever dude, so we're going to get a lot back for... we're going to get a lot back for as far as training goes, because remember, that was all converted through snow. So I think what we get, like half of that or something. It's a decent amount, but he's going to have to go because he sucks in this game, and we can't really just have him running around. Like, I was using Derwin James earlier in the cornerback position. Obviously, he has a 95 press when chemmed, so it really helps the situation. I'm going to tell you this, though, guys. With the way that everything is working out, Derwin James, bro, he got burnt by Tyreek Hill. It was kind of wild. It made me, because he was in a deep blue, and you know how deep blues work. Like, you can't beat deep blues, and they've taken away a lot of other aspects with the game in order to, like, make it a little bit more difficult in general to get the ball down the field deep, unless you're running crossers. If you're running crossers, whatever. But usually you don't get beat deep. Well, Derwin James got beat deep, so that let me know we're gonna have to get an actual, somebody else to be put there. So Mel Blount is probably going to be getting an upgrade soon. We may go with him. He is a little stiff, but so is Derwin James. I'm going to have to completely revamp my secondary, and I'm going to go through that because I have a lot of dudes that are backups for different reasons. But I think with Sean Taylor and the way that I have it set up right now, I got Sean Taylor, I got Steve Atwater. Those guys, they do their jobs for the most part. They're big-bodied, tall safeties, so you're not going to moss them. Ed Reed is a backup still. I might wait, see, because the backup doesn't go towards your overall with the safeties and stuff. And like the first two middle linebackers obviously go towards your overall, but the free safety and the strong safety, the backups don't. So we could actually put anybody there. The issue is the Legends Chem. So that's why I have a lot of them. But I think at this point we're at like I think we are at what are we at right now? I think we're actually at. Bro, I didn't want to score. I think we're actually at like 35 out of 30. So we could lose a couple of them, and that could be major come-ups for us. We could actually get a profit. We could actually gain a profit from that by getting rid of those secondary cards and moving on along those lines. But there's other adjustments I'm going to be doing. But like I said, these are the key type of games that you need to make sure that you've gotten in to get the certain free things. Like, again, with the scouting, it's so many games, and you're going to probably, with the new scouting thing, you probably will make out with like 2,500 to 3K. That's how much of the scouting that's left for me to do. But again, there's no card though. Anything that involves cards, it's like you're going to get a certain amount for the quick sell, so it's worth it to get it done right then and there. When you're just playing for like the scouting points, like EA is not going to make you get, a decent amount. Like, you're not going to really come up off of it. So it's not something where it's like, yeah, I got to do it. You might as well just, use some of the coins that you get from doing things like this. And then ultimately from there, you would just did he go out of bounds with it? All right, so what is he, Brad? I wanted to just end the game, but he went out of bounds with it. Yeah, like with games like this, right, where you get coins and you're also getting a card, I would use the coins, buy some players, flip it for the scouting points, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be like, in my opinion, why I don't really waste time with the scouting solos, because I'm already done. I already have, Master Ryan Shazier. There's really no reason to accumulate a lot of these solos. There's really not. There's absolutely no reason to do any of it. So that's why, you'll see like my solos for that is not done, and I already have a decent amount of coins. So if I want something, I can just go ahead and buy a card that has scouting points and then move on from there. So you got to be smart with your time. Obviously, you guys, let me know how you're feeling. I got school, I got work, I got all this stuff, and I understand that. So we do have to also, in between all of that stuff, go and get solo battles in possibly. You guys got to also, do weekend league. So yeah, we got to do the best things that work for us. And this is one of those things where Lawrence Taylor is getting quick sold ASAP, but he may work out for you guys. Now, I don't know if you guys were able to put this guy inside of, if you were able to put this guy inside of your actual set for the Lawrence Taylor. I don't know if they would allow you to do that, but again, it's possible. Now, these are Madden Challenge ones, so you can see like the artwork and everything is different. I kind of doubt it that they would allow you to do that, use the 95 or whatever, but maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's possible. It's possible that you could probably do it, but I just don't think that they would. And it's not eligible for any sets. You can't really. Hold up. He's 6,500 training, and you only get a scheme chemistry. I don't really. Let me go over to. Let me go over to, because was his harvest a 95? I don't know. The harvest might have been. The harvest might have been a 95. So let me just check for myself. If any of you guys already know, you can leave it in the comments. But I'm not sure. So we're gonna actually go to his card and just look at his upgrade system and see. But for me, it's gonna be 6,500 training points. Let me go over here and look at this. Let's look at what's going on. Which one do you have there? So add the Lawrence Taylor Mutt Harvest player. So that Mutt Harvest player, it doesn't say anything else. So I don't think you would be able to replace it. Now this is I don't know. Let's see the rating on that card. Yeah, I don't know. You guys would have to, for those of you that don't have them all the way powered up, I guess you guys would have to look at it like that and see if you would be able to put them into the set. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure that would. It looks like all the numbers are the same though. It definitely does. You probably will be able to. But again, for me, he's all training. And that's pretty much it for me. Like, just give me my training. We had 11,000 training and we're chilling. And other than that, we're going to be doing some scouts later. But I have no interest in that guy. It doesn't really matter to me. It's pretty much, that's done. All right. But again, if you guys have information that can help someone else out, please leave it in the comments and let me know if it, for certain, you can actually put him in there for the Harvest player. All right. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please check out GmiasWorld Gaming for full gameplays right here on YouTube. Also GmiasWorld Podcast. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.